Just had a long day at work, sitting at my desk, ready to walk home. Can't wait to boot up my phone on my boring stroll. Jump into some AR goodness, see my little buddies. Gotta catch 'em all, keeping my soul alive. Just a wage slave by day, but a master at night. I log into my favorite app, see my Pikachu waving at me. What is that beside my best buddy? The Wayward update nobody asked for, hit with the ugly stick of oh my god, what is that? Hey, hey, Pokemon GO, hack yourself. Now you can look as ugly in the game as you are in real life. Hey, you got no shape and your crotch is 2 feet long. What the hell is this pilot done? I think I'll carve my eyes out with a knife. Standing looking at this new abomination, ready to toss my phone. There they go again, making dumb decisions. I just wanna catch my gosh dang Caterpie's been playing since 2016. But this might finally break my Pokemon spree. Hey, 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 Pokemon GO, hack yourself. Now you can look as ugly in the game as you are in real life. Hey, you got no shape and your crotch is 2 feet long. What the hell is this pilot done? I think I'll carve my eyes out with a knife. Hey, hey, Pokemon GO, hack yourself. Now you can look as ugly in the game as you are in real life.
Only 9 years old, innocent eyes, watching stories unfold. Pokemon battles, adventure and pride, till the truth was twisted and my innocence died. Lost in translation, they twisted the truth. A rice ball to jelly, they shattered my youth. No more deception, I'll fight till the end. Against localizers, I'll never bend. They thought we ignored, but we saw through their lies, couldn't take it no more. Authentic voices silenced and betrayed. The changes can wash the essence away. Lost in translation, they twisted the truth. A rice bowl to jelly, they shattered my youth. No more deception, I'll fight till the end. Against localizers, I'll never bend. Thinking they reign, but they despise the anime domain. They think they have power, they think they know best, but the Disney for the art reveals they're just pests. Rise up, the words aren't the same. Stand tall, stand firm, it's us they blame. They take away the blood, the meaning, the culture. Fuck the patriarchy, cries the lonely vulture. Lost in translation, they twisted the truth. A rice ball to jelly, they shattered my youth. No more deception, I'll fight till the end. Against localizers, I'll never bend. The battle is raging, but our hope beckons. AI is coming, translating in seconds. From 9 years old, the fire ignites. Against the lies, I stand and fight.
call me a pick-me, but I'd be fine if Senpai didn't notice me. A chef detective serving up cold facts, yes sir. Got the aggro management on my aggressors. No time for you culture vultures. Too busy looting at my favorite professors. Got that moo cringe right food, worshiping my waifu. Rather spend my time painting holo licking ice cream. Now we investigating an international crime scene. Rather simp on my sensei. All you crazy cat ladies getting in my way. Committing war crimes and rim worlds on the back burner. Now I gotta be a goddamn researcher. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get a fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Be my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing your dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme. Dwelling meme. I'm a shadow fax machine, spitting papers full of facts. Spread the word, got a normie husband who accepts my otaku. But online they all say literally who. Professional question asker at your service. I read hentai for the plot, don't wanna deal with you. Catch my thread on X, censorship, my favorite subject. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get a fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Be my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing your dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme. Being told how to write, being told what to read, what to watch. Why are my imports feeling written? And in the USA, ain't none of this is what the characters say. Translate, screw your localization. Now I gotta put all these lies on display. Can't make my tier list, not when these scammers exist. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get that fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Give my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing your dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme. Pig, 2D pure, just try to catch them all. But losers built like blasters, got a super effective move. Snowflake you censor, now Lara Croft's assets got removed. These people tempting companies can have a pretty pro tag. Give the gamers what they want, fan service approved. Jago fans are still the best. JRPG's not the West. Rather spend my time painting holo licking ice cream. Now we investigating an international crime scene. Rather simp on my sensei. All you crazy cat ladies getting in my way. Committing war crimes and rim worlds on the back burner. Now I gotta be a goddamn researcher. This timeline got a little wacky. Rather get a fancy isekai. Take me to the sky, wipe my mind, set me free. Be my slime girl queen, let me be man kissing your dreams. I'm just a basement dwelling meme.
Hello, my beautiful, wonderful, and bodacious viewers. As everybody knows, everybody in this chat right now, whether you're active or not, of course, is among the most beautiful of the beautiful in the world. What do I even look like right now? Y'all might be beautiful, but whoo, I'm a gremlin today. Jesus, what happened to my hair? I bent over and it got all flucky. How we doing today? How we doing today, chat? I hope you're all fantastic. I woke up to some interesting things, to say the least. When my husband asked me about all of the things that I've ever been through on social media, all of my previous streaming experiences, he asked me what some of the strangest things are that ever happened. And I was like, well, it was really weird back in the day when people used to ask me to show off my elbows. See, that's pretty odd. I occasionally got the occasional death threat just for being a whammon on Twitch. But I will say that today has topped all of that. It would appear that I've gotten a threat upon my life, if we decipher the grammar. And this person threatened me for the mere fact that I talked about my own ass. So that's cool, I guess. Yes, I did wake up. I did the wokenings of the up. I got out of bed, shockingly. Holy shit. What loser did that? I don't know, man. If we go to my profile here, I went ahead and take a little screenshot of it. So, of course, there's the original post that I didn't expect to go viral. Great. I'm glad that a candid picture of me with my butt has now almost got 10,000 likes on Twitter. That's great. I guess in hindsight, I should have chosen a better picture. But the fact that it's actually not a good picture is actually kind of part of the charm to the argument that I'm making. It's not even an argument. I was poking fun at myself. Any chance I get to rag on myself, it's great. So, Hustlehoff here says, bitch, you ain't be even alive when Veilguard launches. All because I talked about my butt. I don't even have it yet. I don't even know what that means. I'm pretty sure that I am below the minimum height to ride the ride that explains what a gat is. It's so weird. 265,000. Yeah, so you know what? That's really scary, actually. It's up to 338,000 now at 9.9. Hang on, let's just see if we pass the 10K while we're live, because it's a little funny. Okay, we haven't yet. Veilguard don't believe in squats. Well, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, because while I made this offhanded remark, I've made several jokes if you scroll through my feed. There's another one in here where I talk about it twice. And, you know, I've consistently said my boobs and my ass are bigger than the maximum sliders allow. And, you know, people jokingly said show proof. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I will show proof. So I made a butt slider comparison. I should have, in hindsight, also put out a second tweet with a tit slider one. That would have been great if both of them went viral. That could have been really funny. But anyway, so this is the original post. This is the 100% glute slider for the character creator. This is, of course, my tiny little ass, which somebody accused me of flexing and standing straight-legged, which I'm clearly not. And even if that were the case, that doesn't make any sense. So that's a thing. That's a thing. So if we're just going to compare side by side the asses, you can clearly see my tiny little white girl ass that is set upon 15 to 18 hours a day is beefier than an individual running around a fantasy world who doesn't probably sit for 15 hours a day. So very, very realistic. 10 out of 10 on the inclusion scale. Very happy. But this brings up a broader conversation that I kind of wanted to have. So the individuals behind the Dragon Age game, obviously, they're all sitting there patting themselves on the back saying this is the most inclusive character creator that they've ever made, that's ever existed, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and just pull up, let's just have the IGN video going on in the background. IGN, YouTube. Cause you know what? A little bit of content in the background here. Holy shit! Shut up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, both sounds are on. Where's their? Did they not have the? Where's the Veilguard thing? Wait. Oh, they just post a lot of videos, I guess. Do they really post this many? Oh my god, I think they do. Holy shit! Where's the video? Where's the video? Where's the character Oh, here it is. Jesus Christ. Trying to find that was a bitch. It's embarrassing. Alright, I'm just going to tone this down, and then we'll just have this kind of going on in the background for you guys to kind of sort of see. And I use kind of sort of very, very loosely. That's good enough, because it's not so much necessarily what's going on there or what's being said. So the thing that I kind of wanted to talk about is obviously the individuals behind this game are patting themselves on the back, claiming to be inclusive and so thoughtful and all of these things. But they're obviously pandering to only one type of people. And the reaction from those who are trying to defend the game against my innocent commentary are basically trying to say, stop complaining. So the creators of the game want to say, we've made something inclusive. And then when I show that they're not inclusive to the majority of people in the world, I'm told to shut up. That's really weird to me. If I were doing a character creator, I would want to be able to house as many different possibilities as possible, correct? And you can't do that if you limit your ass and your hips and your chest to not even somebody who is, by all medical definitions, whether it's correct or not, whether it's healthy or not, somebody who's could classify as basically being anorexic. All right? I don't have a healthy body type. I really don't. I'm pretty sticky. So when the sticky woman, the stick woman, the log woman with no shape is more shapely and has more ass curvature than the female of the character creator at its 100% increase in size, that's a problem in my eyes. That's not inclusive. There are averages of body types all around the world, different demographics, different regions, different states, different countries, different ethnicities. Everybody has their own kind of body average. Now, a Latina woman, on average, has much wider hips than I do, much more curvy, much more aesthetically pleasing to look at. But what they also have included in those wonderful, wonderful hips of theirs is an ass. And if your 100% is matching my ass, that's not inclusive to every fucking Latina. That's not inclusive to black women. Actually, 99% of black men have a bigger ass than I do. So, who are they trying to be inclusive towards? This is very confusing. You don't need an ass when you lay eggs. Yes. Yes. No, it's very strange to me. And the response from those who are defending the game is very unusual. Would you not want to be inclusive, so when a woman who is supposed to be listened to, who is labeled as a minority in the gaming industry, but also represents 50% of gamers, when a woman comes out and says, hey, your butt slider's not adequate enough for me, I'm told to shut up? I thought I was allowed to participate in the conversation. I thought my lesbian gaze was to be respected. I thought that as a woman, I should be able to see myself in a character creator because fuck empathy, fuck imagination, I have to see myself. And that's very strange to me. So I am a little bit kerfuffled by such things. Apparently I'm the wrong type of woman. Well, that might explain it. The female gaze. Nobody cares about the lesbians, damn it. Nobody cares. It's all about pandering to a certain group of people. Well, yeah, and you can't help but call it out because when you have something, where's their character creator? This is that lackluster shit. Come on. I know you must have a screen. I'm pretty sure this one showed it off. Come on, bitch. I know you did it. I know you did it. Where is... Oh, maybe they didn't. Oh, wait. Here it is. Here. Hang on. Does she scroll down? No. Okay, so IGN actually didn't highlight it. So there's another one going around where obviously they have a whole ass toggle for the chest scars because they're not concerned about those with breast cancer. No, this was a virtue signal. And one of the reasons why they cling to things like this, even though it would be much smarter to just use imagination because chest scars would be a painful reminder of what somebody has gone through, instead of saying, hey, use your imagination, which is much more healthy and normal because that's what you do with fantasy. You create something, the idealized version of you, or just something. Oh, that's where I went wrong. See, I'm okay with having an idealized version of me, but they need to see themselves in the game because they think they're idealized. Oh, shit, man, I really approached all of this from the wrong way. Okay, hang on. Let me reframe my argument here. Okay, so the reason why they do things like the chest scars and the vitiligo, I can never say the word right. These are pandering things because they are the most basic physical representations where they can draw attention to it. They need to be able to draw attention to it, otherwise nobody will pat them on the back. They are the equivalents of the asshole who needs to be filmed to give a homeless individual $2. I think before I've said that, I said $5. That was being too generous. They need that in order to give they need the publicity of giving a homeless person $2. Now, obviously, $2 is not going to get anybody really anything of value. That doesn't even cover anything on the dollar menu on McDonald's, because McDonald's dollar menu has suffered from inflation. The reason why I make this comparison is because it is the lowest of the low IQ form of inclusivity, so that way they can pat themselves on the back because they did something with visible representation. There's a reason why that skin mutation is kind of fetishized by them, because it is the easiest way to show how hip they are, how understanding they are, how with it they are, even though nobody's ever really made fun of anybody with vitiligo before. You know, like it's really weird. Actually, Google the word. There's likely a text-to-speech. Probably. I'm going to keep being ignorant, though. Sometimes I think that my intentional... not my intentional. I will purposely not look up certain words because I know that mispronouncing it probably pisses somebody off to the point of like an unhinged response. So I'm just going to keep saying it the way that I typically do because I'm a loser like that. And it's sometimes funny to me when somebody issues death threats over something stupid. Their inclusivity is actually exclusivity, which brings us to the next point. The reduction of the male and female sliders, which I've already obviously touched on. But like, come on, man. If you look at this body type, if you look at the posture, everything about it is actually just wrong. They went about this in the laziest way possible. Is this the side view part? Hang on. All these characters are just hideous, even when they try to make them pretty. Starting presets. There's the... Wait, is that... Hang on. What? Wait, did they just move a slider and nothing happened? Am I stupid? I'm sorry. This distracted me. Hang on. Was it moved or was it still there? I'm really dumb. Hang on. No, the waist width was moved. Hold up. What changed? What the fuck changed? Hold on! Nothing fucking changed. Nothing changed. The hip width was reduced to negative 73% and nothing changed. What the fuck? Hang on. I'm going to see if I can zoom in for you guys. Hang on. I know you guys can't see it. Hang on. See if you guys... Hang on. Settings. There's a playback speed. I've never messed with these things. Hang on. We need... Oh, can I increase the quality? Is it pixelated too much? Oh, wow. That's probably why. Okay. Hang on. How do you go frame by frame? Kowalski analysis. Okay, we're at minus 60. Minus 68. Minus 78. The model is turning, but nothing has happened. Oh, I see it. Chat, it's even worse than I thought. It's even worse than I thought. Just for reference, and I hate doing this. For reference. So this is supposed to be the minus 78, right? And she's still built like a fucking log. For instance, I think I'm built like a log. Now, I can't believe I'm doing this. Hang on. All right. We're about to have a reveal. This This is minus 78. All right? This and that. Where is it? Hang on, I gotta pull it up again. I gotta do the side by side. Open up media source? No. What do I do? Window capture for the Opera. That's what I do with Opera. Hang on. Hang on, chat. Which side is minus 78% for the body waste? All right, which side? I'm going with I'm the minus 78. That shit is not minus 78. What the fuck? How are you gonna say that that is minus 78%? Chat, I don't get it. I don't get it, chat. Chat's thirsty. I don't know what chat just said. Do I have a camel toe? No, my pants are fucking... Oh, you mean the video game. Maybe. I don't. My pants are loose. Fuck me, dude. Ultra stick. Exactly. I don't know what you guys are saying, but I know that you're behaving and being completely respectable. But you understand my point. Logs in Futa. As expected. As expected. She said, I did say I would show the log. I will continue to use my body against this because this is unhealthy. Oh my god. Yeah, why are they hunched like that? If you look at the posture, it's completely fucked up. That was something else I did want to bring up. Holy shit, though. I mean, that's bad, chat. That's really fucking bad. I don't even know where okay, where would it normally be? I guess we'll just move this around later. I don't think you realize what log chat is talking about. I don't want to know. You guys are on your own. I don't have babysitters for you. There's no mods. There's none of that shit. All right? Just behave. Otherwise, if I have to start getting mods, I'm going to be real upset because I don't like free labor. And if I have to pay somebody, I'm going to be mad. Yeah, no, I am not more than 108 pounds. I am dangerously thin. Like, it is not fun. I'm not doing this because I'm proud of my body. I'm doing it to show that this is fucking retarded. Like, this is bad. This is very bad. So the fact that we had to slow down the video to see how much of a difference there was shows that this character creator is very limiting. They clearly only want you to have one type of body. Not an FBI for a 5. Thank you so much for the support. Oh, you don't get it. In the game model is based off of Brie Larson. Brie Larson's more built than this. And Stormborn, thank you so much for the 5. Jeremy never shows off his abs, thankfully. Well, here on this stream, you get... Sometimes you get a little fan service, I guess. Is that a human or dwarf character? I have no idea. I'm assuming dwarf, but still. You should still be able to crank some changes here. This one appears to be elf, obviously pointy ears. So that's a little bit more in line. There's some curvature here. I'll accept that. I'll go ahead and point out there's a little bit of curve here. But very interesting how the hip bone is not really respected. And this area is a little odd. Thank you so much for the 10. The model looks like Black Arnold Schwarzenegger. I guess so. I guess so. If I play this a little bit more. The fat, this body, this isn't how muscle and fat work. This actually is not how muscle and fat fucking work. This also isn't how tits work. So generally women, so the way that gravity and tits work, we're getting a little bit of a lesson here. So tits, you need a bra to pull your tits forward. A natural breast actually falls to the side a bit. They wouldn't be facing forward like this, which is also why it's a little bit jarring. But there's a second reason why they did this. It's because it's fucking lazy, and it's easier to hide the fact that this darkness right here, I think that's baked in. That's not part of the fucking lighting. And they do this to deceive you. Beardo lied, you are more than somewhat attractive. God damn it. Beardo said like the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me outside of my husband. Oh man. This is just, I mean, this whole thing is just embarrassing when you get down to it. So the side view. So let's go ahead and keep in mind. So here we go again. We're going to use me as a fucking thing again. I got tiny tits that don't even fill in a fucking B cup, all right? Today, I just so happen to be wearing like not even a sports bra, but one of those little like cloth bralettes that doesn't really do anything, right? So this is supposedly at 45% on the chest. For a sideways comparison, you can't even see. You can't even see because I'm wearing black and it's dark. How do I fix this for you guys? We're going to actually fucking do this. I'm going to bring down the light. There we go. So I don't even fucking have B tits. And this is what we're fucking doing here. I don't even have B titties. All right? It's wild. That is asinine. You can't see. Can you see through the hole? Oh, there we go. That kind of works. You can kind of tell. I have bigger tits. And if I have bigger tits than the 45% on a slider, that's fucking abysmal. Everybody in this goddamn place is anorexic and unhealthy. Holy shit. This is for science. Can I put that back on RGB? No, I should probably. Oh, shit. No, I guess I can leave it. There we go. Thank you, Stormborn, for the 5. Can we get the stripper music? Look, man. I do a lot of things in the name of science, all right? Yeah, 45% of 0 is still 0. Like, this is fucking embarrassing. 45% on a fucking titty slider? It's Plank from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Yes. Like, oh, so this is supposedly the negative for the ass size. Is there even, can we get the slow speed again so that way we can do another Kowalski analysis here? How do you fucking do this? Playback speed, 0.25. I think this is where she, yeah. Okay, so watch carefully, chat. Hang on. Watch carefully, chat. We're increasing ass size. Let's see. It's fucking embarrassing! How? Explain to me how this is inclusive. Explain to me how this gives an endless possibility for different types of bodies. Is this truly representative of the diversity of the world? Tits smaller than mine, an ass flatter than mine. This is not diversity, this is a fucking joke. All right, give me like the whole, oh, somebody else responded to me with oh, you're really using your butt to be mad about minority representation in a video game. You dumb motherfucker, show me in the last 20 years in a character creator where you were denied the ability to make a minority. All right, this shit right here is literally Minority the Creator because I am in the minority of the world for ass, and my ass and tits are bigger than that. So you're claiming these people only accept one body type, and that is not okay. There are more types of bodies out there. There are people who are fat. There are people who are thin. There are people with fat asses and no tits. There are people with big fat honking titties who pay a lot of money for the big fat honking titties, but we can't get that in the video game. Explain to me the logic. This is embarrassing. This is absolutely embarrassing. There are more blind people in the world than there are with chest scars. Why is there no blind representation? There's more people suffering from solar urticaria in the world than there are those who have body dysmorphia to the point of needing to get surgery. Where's my representation? There's more people in the world who were struck by lightning with severe lightning scars than chest scars for body dysmorphia. So explain to me where their representation is. Oh, that's right. When you start playing this game of representation, you will always lose. What about the people suffering from colon cancer? There sure are a lot of those. Why don't we have any colon scars? When you try to make a game for everybody, you make a game for no one. Now, it's totally fine. If this was the genuine route that they wanted to go, super cool, wonderful, great, good for you. If this is genuinely what you wanted to create, fan-fucking-tastic. I missed a few super chats, or one. Don't worry, I'm going back to it in a second. I guess I'll do them now because I just forgot what I was going to say. Clearly it wasn't important. I don't remember. Thank you so much, Benjathan Snartykins, for the 2. Tit size should be from yours to GG's. Yes, good game. Yes, I agree. Hammer of Subtlety, thank you so much for the 10. Legit question, why aren't boob sliders organized by cup size by now? Or rather, why are the custom sliders devolving in general? We had better CC sliders in Saints Row 2. So I can sort of understand why cup size isn't taken into account. It's because cup size around the world is actually measured differently. So if I buy, for instance, a B cup of something at Victoria's Secret, and then if I go over to, say, Walmart, their B cup will fit different. And then if I order a Japanese B cup, forget about it. That's not fitting. That's a double A. Which there's nothing wrong with that. So I understand, but calling it chest size is unnecessary. You can call it breast size. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not offensive. It's an M-rated game after all. Why can't we use the actual words? Because her chest size isn't changing. The chest is what's below the breast, which is everything else around here. So that's really stupid. I disagree with that. What about, yeah, where's my albino representation? Holy crap. Thank you so much, Mr. Wilson, for joining the HR team. Please enjoy all of the wonderful emotes, which, by the way, I do have more emotes to make for you guys, and I will be revamping and cleaning up some of the emotes that we do have. Weird Robot for the 5. Thank you so much for the tip. Savvy as an industry professional is titty slider, the technical term. Yeah, you know, that's what everybody calls it behind the scenes. We acknowledge that. But yes, so anyway, so the shills obviously got early access to this garbage. And of course, they're all running a hot spicy D on it, hot spicy defense on it, because you can't say anything bad, otherwise you'll lose your corporate sponsored media access bullshit, which is really dumb. If Dragon Age really wanted to show that they have belief in their game, they would actually give the game to someone like me and allow me to speak 100% freely on it. But they don't do things like that, and that's because they know they have a trash tier product. Now, where I want to go off from this point, if we have this many problems and this much limitation in the character creator, even though they're trying to sell it like they have a shit ton of customization in it, guess what's gonna happen to the gameplay? It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be really bad. When I watched this video before, she used the same 3 fucking spells the entire time. There was nothing interesting. There was nothing cool. And the fact that this is what they believed was the best that they had to show, that's really concerning. Really, really concerning. Acne's another one. Do you think game modders will touch this? Why? Why would they? Why would they? Why the fuck would a game modder waste their time with this when they've already got mods for the other versions of the game, or even better, Skyrim, where you can make beautiful characters or hideous characters, and you can have like look at this. This is fucking depressing. This is gross. This doesn't make me want to play the game, but I am not obviously the target audience. Such is the way, I guess. Stormburn, thank you so much for the 10. Could it be to avoid clipping out of clothing armor when Cyberpunk 2077 came out? When you chose the larger sized gentleman sausage, it clipped through the trouser of the crotch. I know it's just pandering, really. So if it is a technical limitation or an oversight from the creative team for these limitations, then that's fucking lazy. Figure it out or fuck off. How is it that The Sims from fucking 2000 got this right, but you can't? Oh, wait, your staff is full of people who don't know what the fuck they're doing. All right, well, we solved that question. Coaly, thank you so much for the 5. Wasn't a big fan of Inquisition, but this just looks like a worse version of that, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I'm sorry, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing from a AAA game title. If this was indie, nobody's batting an eye. You're like, oh yeah, this is just a couple dudes in a basement somewhere who just got together to make something. And of course, limitations are to be expected. This is from a AAA company. If I come back here, hang on, I gotta make this small now. Let me see here. Let me see. Whoop! Broke my whole thing here. Breaking it all. That's because everything's got all sorts of messy. If we come over here, how many employees BioWare? Thank you so much, Carlos Estrada, for the 2. Is there a way to compare men's T&A to women? Possibly? Let me see here. BioWare supposedly has... I'm not going to believe the AI thing. Number of employees back in 2019, it says 320. 1 year ago, supposedly 420. Nice. But their LinkedIn website shows 500 to 1,000 employees. BioWare from 2023 lays off around 50 employees. So let's just kind of meet in the middle and say that 700 people are working on this game. Actually, no, let's even bring it, let's just say 400 people. How is it that 400 people cannot outdo character creators made by a team of 10 or a team of 50? This is embarrassing. This is actually another point, too, that's worth bringing up. So somebody said that there was discussion recently, obviously, around Assassin's Creed Shadows, right? And so if you watch their latest trailer and all this stuff, you can find all these little fuck-ups, like how the katana does not fit into the sheath. It's actually outside of it, and it's not even the proper length. There are all these animation fuck-ups, all this lazy stuff. Now, how many people do you think are working on Assassin's Creed? Obviously, not every single person is going to oversee every single aspect of it, but just chat without looking. Please don't Google it. How many people do you think worked on Assassin's Creed? Some of you might have already known this, actually, because it's quite fascinating. Hundreds? You guys are just saying hundreds? Holy shit. 450? You guys think, oof. I'm going to pull up something. You guys are really lowballing it. Nearly 3,000 people. This is actually old news. This says nearly 2,000. For Assassin's Creed Shadows, nearly 3,000 people worked on Assassin's Creed. 3,000 people. And Assassin's Creed Shadows, what we've been shown so far, is the best that they could do. That's embarrassing. Mike, how are you doing? Yeah. Yeah. So, more cooks in the kitchen shows a lot of bloat in positions. And then when you start to wonder why games cost as much as they do, it's because 3,000 incompetent retards are working on Assassin's Creed Shadows. It doesn't take 3,000 people to make a video game. It doesn't take 1,000 people to make a video game. You can make a video game with 50 and a few years. You can make a video game, a very nice video game, with a couple hundred people and a few years. So, the next time somebody tries to tell you that so many jobs are on the line and so many people worked so hard on this. Ask them, why did it take 3,000 people to make this game if this is the best that they have? That's embarrassing, chat. That's fucking embarrassing. You can make a video game with 10 people? Fuck, dude. Stardew Valley was made by one dude. RimWorld was started by one dude. Guess what the staying power is for those games? Guess how big those communities are still. How many people right now? Steam charts, Stardew Valley. Obviously a very different genre, but my point stays. So apparently right now playing Stardew Valley, players right now, 53,000 people. Savvy was technically developed by 2 people. It's true. So 53,000 people are playing a game made by one person. Yep. How many people are playing RimWorld right now? Obviously, the RimWorld studio has grown, and obviously, again, RimWorld is a very different game, but staying power. RimWorld, 24,000 people. It's crazy. Hello, Mr. Hardcore Mode. Thank you so much for the 2. Hello. Games has around 20 people for No Man's Sky. And they keep pumping out free shit. That's crazy. Stormborn, thank you so much for the 5. Possible, including Anita Scarsese herself. Although I expect they've gone with SBI as they're mostly ex-Ubislop. Yes. 5 minutes into Savvy and Chill, and she mentions RimWorld. Well, it wouldn't be a Savvy and Chill without mentioning RimWorld. And, hang on, just for giggle tits. Hang on. Just out of pure curiosity. Do I get to... Hang on. Just, I gotta know. And for Gen 6 of Pokemon, I'd like to just bring up, they've even got people still streaming this. But how many people are streaming Concord, I wonder? Or not Concord, I'm sorry, Dustborn. Oh, isn't that curious? Isn't this curious? 9 viewers for Dustborn as opposed to Gen 6 of Pokemon, which has 50. Shout out to all the homies right now streaming Gen 6 of Pokemon. You're all great. I love you all. I'm pretty sure like half of these people are probably furries, and I don't care. I hope each of them have fun and love their game and have lots of fun and success. Oh my God. Speedrun of the new porn, when? Well, I have been thinking about doing a second playthrough of it, but I'm not sure. Those 9 probably hate playing it too. Yeah, I don't know. There's only 3 people streaming it, and they've got 6, 2, and 1 viewer respectively. You know, that's just the way it goes. Oh, there's a message redaction, and I don't know why. But hey. Pokemon XY promoting gender duality. No. Man, I'm going to be real upset, though, if their character creator is a step backwards. Because Gen 6 for the Pokemon character creator was actually the best one that we had. It had just enough customization to feel kind of worth a damn to not just choose the default, but not enough to say, yeah, we're going to pander to narcissists who don't have imagination. Gen 1 is the only legitimate generation of Pokemon. I don't know, man. The company that made Gen 1 kept making more games, which I think makes them all pretty legitimate, even the ones I don't like. Get wrecked. And Savvy has 420 watching. Puff, puff, pass. I actually feel obligated to smoke some weed right now, but I don't have it down here. Good God. Anyway, that's my spiel. I don't even know. I was all over the place. I don't even know what point I was trying to make. I just wanted to bring up Gen 6 of Pokemon, honestly. I wasn't trying to make a point. Just wanted to bring it up. My husband. Oh, okay. Actually, I have a cute little story to share. A little off topic. Oh, thank you so much. Ryan is unconcerned for the 2. You think Veilguard will sink BioWare? I hope so. I don't know. So they are obviously doing all of this on a title that has a lot of people who love it. Do I think that people who love it are not going to buy the game because of what they've done and how ass it looks? Absolutely. Do I think it will turn a profit? No. I actually do not think it will turn a profit. Will it sink BioWare? I don't know. I have no idea how their money management is. I have no idea who's invested in them. I have no idea who's their parent company. You want Mass Effect 5? No, you don't. Not by these people. Yeah, you won't be buying it and you're a huge fan. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. My husband's not fucking buying it. EA? Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know then. If Anthem didn't sink BioWare, then this game wouldn't either. That's because they got that EA money. BioWare will be okay until Mass Effect 5 flops. That will sink them probably. Anthem, Andromeda, and now this. Yeah, exactly. You would think that, You would think that by now they would take the fucking hint to actually hire people who know what they're doing, but no, why would they? Track the sale. This game has to sell like 10 millions to be successful. I bet it needs to hit 6 million to break even. I think they'll be lucky if they even break 1 million. But that is a completely uneducated guess. I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. From the gameplay that has been shown, I'm not curious to learn more. I don't want to give EA money. If somebody were to give the game to me, then I would play it on stream, but I will never give them money. I'm not asking anybody to do it, but I'm just saying, like, you know, or if for whatever reason my husband bought it, then I would borrow his account, but he said he's already not going to, so. They hired a queer gendermancer to direct the latest game. Clearly, EA BioWare feels they are hiring the very best. Yeah, I don't know about that. If the game is on sale after the first month, it's a flop. Dude, I give them like a fucking week before they have to say something. The gameplay looks like Genshin clone. Genshin's beautiful. This is not so much. I'm a Dragon Age fan and I don't want the game. Then again, I thought DA Inquisition was bad, but it had a great sales, so I don't know. Do you still trust BioWare? Really? I don't. I haven't trusted them in a long time. Don't do Genshin like that. Genshin people, shout out! Yeah. Could they pull a Concord? I don't think it'll be as bad as Concord. Concord was an original IP, and so there was no existing fan base. Dragon Age has an existing fan base, and generally fans of something will continue to buy something even if it's bad. Look at Pokemon. I love Pokemon to death. I am part of the problem. I give them money when a new game comes out because I am a piece of shit consumer who just wants to play the thing that I've loved since I was a child. I have all of the criticism in the world for the way that they handled Gen 9, but at the end of the day, there were actually a lot of really enjoyable aspects of it that I think are worth discussing in terms of what people are willing to forgive and overlook so long as you can see obvious efforts in the rest of the game. Wolfbane, thank you so much for the 5. What happened to stories in the West? Why can't stories make you feel for the world, make you connect to it, make a blend dream and make it blend dream and reality? Why is it lazy? Well, that's because these people are lazy. They have no imagination. They have no creativity. They think that everything has to remind you of present day. And that's because they were never encouraged to use their imagination. They were never told the distinction between reality and fiction. You should be able to tell horrible stories that terrify people and draw out the worst of emotional response that make you maybe even angry. You should be able to tell stories like that. You should be able to offend people because at the end of the day, they're just fiction. You know, on the flip side, obviously, the flip to that is engaging with the good and the wonderful and the idealistic. Things like that. It's a way to explore all of these incredible situations that otherwise either wouldn't happen or maybe an alternative or, you know, there's an endless possibility when it comes to imagination. So you choose to be as bland as possible. Like what is that? I don't understand it. I don't understand any of it, to be quite honest. They probably watched Coco Melon when they were... Okay, I saw a video exposing Coco Melon as the worst channel or something. I gotta look into this. Why do I feel like I've heard the word before, but I don't know enough about it to comment. I have no idea what any of that is. Savvy Pokemon would just go around trying to smash Fox VTubers. No, I don't want that. Are we supposed to only see the middle of the third screen? What? Oh, this? Yeah, I've just got it paused and there's like, yeah, I don't, yeah, there's only just that one thing there. Benjathan Snurtikins, thank you so much for the 10. Thoughts on Gen 9? Love it despite the flaws. Disappointed about Gen 8. The quality should have been what Gen 9 is currently. A lot better, but still arse. Oh, and the stupid phone in the Gen 4 remake then. So yeah, so that's what I was kind of starting to touch on. So there are things that can be overlooked when you see effort put into other elements. Obviously, Pokemon is like the best example of a game doesn't have to look good to be enjoyable. Parts of Pokemon Gen 9 look good, like the Pokemon themselves in certain lighting, and then when you blow up the models, you can see some of the details and some of the reworks, and I think that they're fantastic. But obviously the world itself is lacking, and then they're still trying to find their fully 3D identity. I thought actually the aesthetics of Gen 8 were beautiful. I really liked the very cartoony and the overly vibrant and overly saturated elements of it. So coming to the desaturated versions of Gen 9, visually, I wasn't as interested in the environment. On top of that, they also took a lot of step backs. You can no longer explore people's homes. You cannot, interact with people or with as many people. Even though they have NPCs all over the place, it's clear that it's just, copy pasta dialogue. There's nothing really interesting to discover as much as other generations. There were still interesting things to discover, and I really liked some of the approaches, especially the way that they did the Ruins legendary Pokemon. I thought that was a really cool element. But Gen 9 as a whole, I would have loved to keep giving them money for more DLC. I don't know why companies do this. I don't know why the Pokemon Company has done this. I don't know why they don't continue to work on something even after launching it. It's really strange to me. That would be what I personally would do. I would expand the game further. Gen 6 was the perfect opportunity for that, actually. If you look back at the history of the Gen 6 release, they had to cut thousands of lines of dialogue because it was the first time that a Pokemon game launched worldwide. That means that it launched everywhere at the same time instead of there being a delay. And so because of that, it was the first time they worked with localizers in multiple languages at the same time, and they could not translate things fast enough. So they cut 3,000 or more lines of dialogue. And so it just makes you wonder, why didn't they release a DLC? Why didn't you give back what you took from us? Because I need to know. I know there is more dialogue with Professor Sycamore. There is no fucking way that they did all of the shit that they did with the hidden note, with his relationship with Lysander and all this other stuff. And the fact, and then oh my God, and then they just drop in like, oh yeah, he went to the fucking battle tower, but he wasn't very good. Motherfucker, you don't do that. You do not drop lines of dialogue like this and then try to tell me that that's just a throwaway line. No, Professor Sycamore, he's got something more going on. I swear to God, man. He's stronger than Cynthia, by the way, in the anime. That's right, fuck all you little Cynthia fuckers. So the localizers couldn't work fast enough. No, they couldn't. They couldn't make changes and censor things fast enough. Savvy's tism has flared up again. I'm sorry. I like Garchomp, so does the fucking Pokemon Company. Holy shit. Professor Sick anymore? Oh no. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. Look, I don't know, right? I'm a piece of shit. Just let me have it. Oh man. Otherwise, holy shit. Yeah. I'm a special breed of degeneratisms. Play Dustborn, please. I love the cringe. I've considered a second playthrough, but I'm not so sure if I'm super committed to it or not. Charizard's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I've always liked him. But so does everybody else. Oh, but then to continue complaining about Gen 8, obviously, I liked the way that you were treated because it felt more real. Like, oh, kid, don't worry about it when Leon dismisses you because, like, he's the champion. He's supposed to take care of things. But it was really shit that you couldn't watch. If they had put in some sexy cutscenes of fights, bro, that would go so far. If I were in charge of a Pokemon game and I could remake Gen 8, I would actually keep the entire concept of the game 100% the same. But I would add in televised segments of cutscene that you can watch that are optional if you go back into the Pokemon Center, and you could actually watch Leon fighting the Gigantamax Pokemon and actually struggling, because that gives you something to motivate you, because you know that you're going to face him in the end. And so when you do face him and you do beat him and then you do save the world, it feels even more rewarding. There were a lot of potentially really cool things that they could have done with Gen 8, and they just really... the in-house engine fucked them, and then not expanding the team a little bit definitely also fucked them. I understand why they don't, but... Savvy, you looking forward to Pokemon ZA? I'm terrified for it. I am absolutely fucking horrified. I want it to be so good, and I'm so scared because they have so much Americanized influence on shit, and they're trying to globalize the story, and they're too afraid to have actual baddies be baddies. We don't have genocide anymore. Did you notice that? We went from having genocidal maniacs who are simped after and daddy issues to fucking what the fuck is this shit? All right? Like, come on. Although, to be fair, Arvin's story is full of implied abandonment and abuse, which is pretty dark. And abuse in the sense of, like, he was abandoned, not Guzman's story where he was actually abused and beat with a golf club. You know, we went from that shit to this fucking shit. Yeah, man, Lysander was trying to fucking kill off most of the world. Are you kidding me? He was like, yeah, pay me a bunch of money to join my club or you're dead, unless you're Professor Sycamore, in which case he has to be protected at all costs. God, I fucking love them so much. Miss my villains being evil and not misunderstood. Exactly. So Gen 7, when it came to Pokemon, actually, I think their first female villain was... I don't want to fix them. I want to make them worse. I'm terrible. But no, Gen 7 was actually... So the first time that they had a real female villain, and I thought her story was actually beautiful. That's a misunderstood villain. Basically, empty nest syndrome. She lost her husband. She went crazy. I thought that was beautiful, but of course there had to be fuckhead terminally online Americans who were like, oh wow, we finally get a female villain and she's not a badass, she's just an angry psycho mom. Yes, you dumb fucks! That's the love of a mother. The love of her husband and like the love of her children caused her to do insane fucking things. That is how you do a misunderstood villain. That was beautiful. It was stunning. It was so good. It was painful. It was relatable. It was so... There were parallels that you could draw that didn't go to the obvious extremes that Lusamine did, but every step of the way, she was a great villain. And the way that she, like, her dynamic with Guzma had so much subtext, and that's so sexy. I loved what they did with them because it was obvious that Guzma just wanted recognition, and she gave that to him to manipulate him and to use him. And then the story that they approved of for the manga, it went a little bit further than that. And when he realized that she was fucking nutty, but he still cared, ooh, that was heartbreaking. It was so good. So good. Wolfbane, thank you so much for the 10. You know, Savvy, when I first watched your Dustborn video, I thought you were some weird woman ranting and doing yaoi hands and moaning, but you're a very deep interest person. I actually like and creative. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Those are very generous words of yours. But yeah, Stockholm syndrome. It's like partially Stockholm syndrome, but Stockholm syndrome doesn't even begin to encapsulate everything. Holy shit, Ian! So forth. Thank you so much for the gifted 10 memberships. Everybody, please enjoy all of the wonderful little emotes. I do have more coming along the way too, and I will be revamping some of them, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yay! Thank you, everybody. But yeah, no, Guzma's situation with Lusamine goes beyond Stockholm Syndrome because she never technically kidnapped him. She basically gaslit and used him and gave him the validation that he wanted to get what she wanted. But he was able to still break free from that, but he still liked the illusion of care because he never had somebody care for him in that way. And even though there's an implied kind of understanding with Hala, obviously, Hala was hard on him, and so he's like, you know, me, you'll be hard on me because I'm a special little boy or whatever, you know? Straight banana emote? We could possibly do that. All of the ooze. I will adjust the way that alerts work, but that's fine. Yes, please enjoy, though. Yeah, it's the archetype Dark Mother. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, dude. I love that shit. I love that shit so freaking much. Don't forget Tomboy Savvy emotes. Yeah, we could do a Tomboy Savvy emotes for my skater boy days. But yeah. So obviously I have nothing but praise when it comes to certain elements of Pokemon. You know, I'm clearly very passionate about it. I love thinking too hard about all of the dialogue. But, you know, it's also not spared from my criticism either. I really don't like the design choices that they're making for the human characters. I don't like, you know, obviously the kind of lazy approach to environments now. And I think that they're still trying to just find themselves. But holy fuck am I terrified for my favorite generation getting a slight expansion. That, and then when they finally do remake it, I just want Professor Sycamore to be hot, man. I want those 3,000 lines of dialogue back. I love the meme with Senator Armstrong being the villain in Metal Gear Rising. Kind of like being a hero to us living in our timeline. Yes. Jordan Peterson has talked about the dark versions of archetypical good father and good mother. It's actually very insightful. Oh yeah, dude, I love listening to some of his talks. I actually got to see him live. So I love listening to certain people live. When I was younger, my father actually was the one who kind of introduced me to that concept. I got to listen to Stephen Hawking actually when I was little. And then I have listened to like Neil deGrasse Tyson, Jordan Peterson, now Richard Dawkins. I'm hoping to see a couple more, but, you know, getting to hearing them live versus like in a video or in a documentary or something like that, it's so special. And if you ever get the opportunity to go listen to somebody, even if it's somebody that you don't actually agree with, if they're a popular talking figure, you know, I think that it's important to hear what people have to say. You know, like I don't agree obviously with everything that everybody that I listen to says, but you know, that's part of kind of the fun part. Neil deGrasse Tyson before he became a loon, I loved listening to him because he was so animated and he gets you to feel things. Since then, I've come to realize that he's more of like just a personality than he is anything else, and that's, you know, that's fine because he did get a lot of people excited about the stars, and I think that that's important. But you know, I think that I think he thinks he's irrelevant for whatever reason, and that he gets more attention online because he lives online now. I don't know what it is, but I wish he would have just focused on talking about the stars. I don't know, but he's obviously free to do whatever he wants. Remember to try my game out. Yes, dude, I have a whole bunch of DMs. There's so many. I'm sorry if I don't ever respond. I'm really shitty and slow. I've been so overwhelmed with work lately, and then Thursday I had I was going to tell you all a story about I don't know how this was tying into it, but I just remembered I was going to tell you guys. So on the 23rd is actually my 4-year wedding anniversary with my husband. And I told him don't buy me anything because the thing that I wanted to get him would not be here in time for it. So we're planning something else, right? And so today he comes in and he's like, I really want to get you something small. And then he starts asking me like, oh, do you like this color on something? And I'm like, well, I don't, you know, I'm like, don't buy me clothes. He's like, well, it's not clothes. And then I figured it out and I'm like, okay, we don't need any more blankets in the house. And he's like, okay, what can I get you? And I'm like, find me a fully holographic Pokemon card of Professor Sycamore and put it in a frame. And he just looks at me and he's like, are you really about to have a shrine to this motherfucker? And I'm like, yes. So he is now on the hunt for an actual full rainbow holographic Professor Sycamore. I am a simple woman. And he's like, what the fuck? So I told him it shouldn't cost him more than $20 to do that. That's a wild thing to ask for. Yeah. But I'm a very simple woman, all right? I don't ask for much. I always tell him, even just like a $5 stuffy, and I'm happy. But thank you everybody who said congrats. I'm gonna be like the Wolverine meme. Yeah, a little bit. He's got a few cards, but I really want the full colorful one. So I've just never done that. Is your gift a non-dry sandwich? Look, the things I make for myself are very different from what I cook for my husband. My husband will always get the best of the best when it comes to cooking. I will make myself trash. You think you found it? Looks to be about $40 online. Is it? Damn it. That's a little bit more money then. All right. It's got to be authentic too. I told him that he could probably get a fake one printed for like $2, but you gotta be careful. $5 stuffy. Is that what they call it in Canada land? No, like you know, just stuffies. Little stuffies. Always dedicated to Professor Sycamore. Appreciation. Yeah, I'm a very simple woman. Of course, once I have all the Sycamore cards, then I would ask for like Guzma and Lysander and, you know, yeah. Get one for like $3 on Temu. Yeah. This is why we can't see Savvy's house. The shrines to evil inside would make her look a bit off. So the weirdest thing that's actually in the house, my husband really wants to buy, I can't believe we're getting sidetracked now with talking about house decor. My husband he comes to me and he's been doing this for about a month now. He was trying to feel it out and he's like, how do you feel about medieval armor? And I'm like, I think it's really cool. And then a few days later, he's like, what do you think about this particular medieval armor? And I'm like, yeah, I guess that's really cool. And then a few days pass and he goes, how would you feel about owning this? And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then he comes back a few days later, like he's like easing me into it. And he's like, this costs $3,000. How do you feel about that? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. So whatever, our house is gonna be weird, but I do have a Mimikyu. I'll have to post a picture of it. We have a little like decorative hole above a bathroom door on the main floor. And so I have a Mimikyu that sticks out. Thank you so much. Golden Nuggets for the 5. Hello, Miss Hobbit Feet. I made an AI song about Beardo. We'll have to play it on Tuesday night's main event. Steven De Leon, thank you so much for the 2. Well, hello, Asmon Savvy Gold. How's it hanging? Good. I showered recently. And they're doing it again for 2. Memes incoming for Beardo. Ha 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 ha. Oh no. Thank you guys so much. But yeah. So those are the fun things. But yeah, so we have a Mimikyu on the main floor, and I guess we'll be having a suit of armor eventually. So wait until he shows your chainmail bikini. I told him I'm not opposed to wearing it for him. Oh man. Recently? What did I say about recently? Oh, I said something about like the recent weird decorations, I guess. I don't know. Is it Goonsma? Oh gosh. So now your house is gonna have Resident Evil full plate armor puzzles. Yes, exactly. Stephen DeLeon for the 2, thank you so much. That's a lie of piss hand. That's a lie. Old piss hands doesn't shower. Yes, I do. I think my hair's even still wet somewhere. God damn it. Chainmail is best. Chainmail savvy is best savvy. It's something. It's definitely something.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. We've been on the same page for a little while. I didn't really have like a whole lot that I really wanted to talk about, but I guess something else that we can kind of bring up this stream. We do still have an HR basement on Monday, which Monday, by the way, is the is our actual anniversary. Oh, this is why I was also bringing it up. So this coming weekend, I won't be around because my husband did surprise me with like a little, hey, let's go camping kind of thing. And I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do that. So we're going to go camping for the anniversary. But on Monday, which is our actual anniversary, I'll probably still do a shorter stream than normal, even though the HR basement streams are pretty short. And that's just because he is going to work for part of the day, but I do still want to make a special dinner. And the stuff that I typically make takes a little bit of time. And then I am going to try my hands at baking. So actually, if you guys could just like pray for me. I don't bake. I'm really bad at it. I don't know how to bake. My mother is a fucking genius. She's amazing. She's wonderful. She can make anything in the world. But I'm retarded. So we'll see. But yeah. Just checking, is RimWorld still loading? RimWorld is not loading. It is not open right now. I had to restart my computer. I want to DM a streamer's reaction to Veilguard. If you want to react to that or watch it later, she goes on a massive rant about the game. I think I saw her. Learn to cook, woman. I'm too busy drawing tits and ass. Fake whammon. I'm really bad at being a woman. I really am. Right. So I was going to, not that tweet. I guess we could talk a little bit about this little headline here. So I found this whole situation kind of odd. The Space Marines 2 studio boss hopes for a revision to a time when games were imposing morals on player, and then they talk about this in such a manner where it makes it seem like it's a controversy, which is really odd. There's nothing that was said in the supposed CEO's response to Asmongold that was controversial, and I think that the way that they've all reacted, all of the bloggers here, where they're upset that they didn't get a response confirming or denying it, just shows how entitled they look and seem. And if anything, this just exposed them, because this shouldn't be a controversial statement to any single gamer. And it's just a testament to the fact that they really are going out of business, these people, all of them. Because if they're upset by that, about games going back to a time where they were more fun instead of imposing morals on player, like, what are you doing? So I don't know. This was like actually kind of like a restored faith in humanity that the timeline can in fact heal. Because they're doing it to themselves. He's supposed to pander. Kotaku removed controversy from the title. I guess they don't stand by their words at all. That's interesting. Yeah, they are so yeah, a wounded animal is more dangerous and unpredictable than an animal that can obviously just run and go hide or that would attack. You have no idea what's going to happen. So I suspect probably in the next month or two, they're going to get a little bit crazier, especially with the Dragon Age thing, because that comes out like in the next month. And then so does Assassin's Creed, I think, doesn't it? What's the release date? Release date, Assassin's Creed. November 15th. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. So we're going to have an interesting oopsie then. If Assassin's Creed... Every single game blogger who talks about Assassin's Creed will bring up American politics. Every single one of them. Every single one of them will talk about it. There will absolutely be a comparison to the election. They will attempt to compare sales to the election. November 15th. Oh boy. That's going to be fucking annoying. What could possibly be their angle? Oh god. Here's how X game changed the vote. Next, you'll be telling me IGN is people reading it. That's true. What was the other one? Dragon Age, Veilguard release date. October 31st. Oh boy. Oh boy. I didn't realize how close we were to the votes. I suspect the first round will be defense, and then the second round, anybody who doesn't, and what I mean by rounds, I mean like the pre-days leading up to the release, whoever gets the early access will just write things defending the game and trying to make it sell better. But then the people who end up writing about it by November 3rd, that will also be linked to politics. So that's going to be annoying. You mean Donald Trump wasn't a villain in feudal Japan? Homies. My homies. How could you not know that? But basically, I just asked, there is a part in here. Whoop! Now we can finally make this fit better. I think I need to squeeze it in. Wow! Hang on one second. I'm having a dumb. I'm just trying to get this sized right. All right. Yeah. Okay, good enough. Mark of Reality, thank you so much for the 10. It isn't just the game journos who are losing badly. They've made a second attempt on Trump in 5 weeks, showing desperation in the political sphere. Yep. And supposedly a third. We don't know too much about that whole suspicious car situation. Just weird. And Golden Nugget, thank you so much for the 5. As a huge fan of Dragon Age Origins, this new one is painful. Top scars, really. Yep. It'll be interesting to see if it's locked behind the male body or not. If they pull a Sims. It'll be very interesting. I can't remember if we've seen a slider where you could see the top scars presented on a female. You know what? Isn't there another video? Let's see if we can find that. Dragon Age Veil Guard character creation. Hang on. There's got to be somebody who showed everything. Hang on. I need to see this for myself. You guys can see that. Get out of here. What the fuck is happening? Just play the video? Play the video? Okay. Yeah, you guys can see that. Hang on. Oh, okay. I have to sit through the ad because I don't have, I guess, ad blocker on my Opera. Rip. If it weren't for this guy right here, I don't think the series would actually be as well received for season 2. Dismiss. Get out of here. Don't advertise your garbage to me. Okay. So, set features. So, I'm assuming this is meant to be... What are we doing? Appearances. Custom appearance. Okay, so homie's editing a man right now. You'd never know that. For the best... Head bleeding? What? Holy shit. These sliders really don't do a whole lot. Like, even just for this is actually really limiting. So is the skin tones, actually. What is the melanin slider even doing? Wait, what? I am not sure what's happening. The melanin slider is not doing what I thought it did. I thought that the melanin slider would actually control how, like, I thought that you could go like drow levels of dark, right? But no, the melanin slider isn't doing anything. And those are all of the skin tones? Melanin is tan level, but I don't see anything happening. Okay, it's warming the skin a little. Maybe because elf, but then that's not inclusive, is it? Well, at least they have... And I hate it too when they put all this stuff under complexion. Like it's just you can only have one. So like you can't have rosy cheeks and freckles, for instance. Yeah, they call this dive. I actually was not thinking that we were going to dive into this any more deeply, but apparently this is, it just keeps getting worse. It actually genuinely just keeps getting worse. I've heard that's racist. Jet black ink drow are racist. I don't know why. I think that that's like one of the coolest fucking things ever, actually. I love drows. I've always fucking loved drows. I love white hair and dark skin. It's so fucking cool. I love high contrast like that. Can you bring the shoulders down? Fuck if I know. So I guess this is still supposedly a dude character. Yeah, so this is supposed to be a dude. So there's this shit. I want to see under the female section, but... Gotta have the unibrow. Gotta have that. That's, yep, gotta represent. I think they have more eyebrows than they do skin tones. That's wild. Eye shapes. No, are these are eyelashes? Because the shape isn't changing. Yeah, these are just for eyelashes. Wow, something you're not even gonna see. I'm glad that they spent so much fucking time on eyelashes, but they didn't add more skin tones because apparently there's only 16 fucking skin tones in the world. I think even makeup companies have more choices than that. Yeah, eyelashes, color intensity. Wow, so fascinating. All right. They don't even have that many nose shapes either. This is actually really fucking embarrassing. Okay, so let's see all the hair. There's only going to be 3 usable ones, I bet. The rest are kind of blah. It's usually how it goes. Hair color? So wait, what's the color thing? So saturation and brightness. Some of these barely have any differences between them. This is so limiting. This is actually fucking limiting. This is so weird. Huh. The chin gives you +1 attack? It could. It very well could. I'm just not sure I understand most of this, but that's fine. All right, I don't care about tattoos. Okay, here we go. So this is for the male characters, for scars, obviously. We're gonna have, let's see the male section. Okay, you can't even really see these. Oh, now you can. Okay, body scars, which are mostly scarification, like ritualistic looking instead of actual battle scars. It looks like there's two actual sets of battle scars. Are you gonna go through the list, homie? 3, 4. Oh, actually interesting. Those look like lightning bolt scars. I have to give them points for the lightning scars because lightning scars, while an incredibly painful experience to anybody who's experienced it IRL, I think lightning scars are really fucking cool. Let's see here. That just looks like blood has been splattered on you, I guess. I don't know. That's weird. Burn scars. Apparently scales are now scars. Very odd. Very, 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 very strange. I'm still trying to get to the part where they show the thing. Oh, does he not go use the... Oh, this is body paint. Oh, maybe I missed it then. The scales weren't actually that. Where's the... Oh, no, he's on that. Go back to Scott. Huh? Did I skip it? Go back to the scars. That's paint. Did this guy just like gloss over the inclusivity thing? I do me. Hang on. But so this person doesn't create a, yeah, no, these are scars. So I was, okay, so yeah, I just skipped ahead a little bit. So he just really glosses over the inclusivity thing. Which, you know, that's what everybody will do. Except for like 5 people. Yeah, he just says, fuck it. Game Riot says, fuck it. I'm surprised. Top surgery scar, there it was. Okay, so that's obviously for the male, right? So this person does not do the female character creator, which is what I want to do. Who are you? Let me zoom through this and see if this person, okay, this person has a whammon. All right, let's look at this one. I just want to see if it does the thing. All right, so this person is working on a what? Okay, so here, hang on. Oh, did I pass it already? Yeah, okay, so here's... Yeah, guys, I'm gonna actually say that this is embarrassing. The Sims even came out with way more skin tones than this. This is actually really fucking embarrassing. Like, older games have more skin tones. If that's the darkest you can go, that's not inclusive. Yeah, mobile games actually have more skin tones. It's really weird. Why are all the women masculine? Because they've never seen a real woman before. Yeah, that's a very laughable amount of Okay, so these are starting body presets for females, and many of them end up looking like dudes. All right, so here's where we see these things. So now we can these are a joke. Look what this person did. Kala Elizabeth here. I'll link them in the chat just so you guys can go support them if you want. Here's the video that I'm watching. So Kala Elizabeth here does what every single individual does for a character creator. They couldn't overcome their desires. All right? Everybody jumps straight up to see how big can we make the tits. And you can see, there's no sound because I've chosen no sound. You can visualize based off of the mouse the disappointment. You can fucking tell. You can tell. Yeah, I'm a little sad though that they didn't go in and inspect the bulge slider. I'm really actually upset by that. Why hasn't anybody done that yet? How come they're not messing with the bulge slider? So you got some cool ass stuff here. I'm so glad that we can put beards on whammon. That was very important, very inclusive. Now I'm just trying to zoom through here. No, I want you to get to the scars. Why aren't you going to the scars? I wonder, oh God, I turned that on. I didn't mean to. I don't care about any of this. Why isn't anyone showing the scar choices for women? This person says best features Dragon Age so far. Let's watch this one. We're gonna find it, chat. This is how I do my investigations. It's very boring. It's very dry. You often don't find anything for hours until you get lucky. We're gonna do this though. Kind of surprised we haven't seen the bulge slide effect yet. Yeah, nobody has shown off the bulge slide for women. And nobody has gone to look at the scars for women. This is interesting behavior that everybody should note. Please note the behavior. Yeah, so the implied then would be an implant scar for a woman, basically. Because if you have the breasts there, obviously no mastectomy occurred. No breast removal had occurred. And so if you do get the opportunity to do the chest scars, it would imply then that it would have been for implants. I'm loving the ads. That's fine, though. We're going to support this person. How am I supposed to race play with these skin tones? You can't. Vasectomy yeah, where's the vasectomy scars? Maybe they don't want to risk showing topless women. That too. Wouldn't that be funny? Can't wait to find out how much money EA spent on outsourcing the combat system to this game to a competent studio. The combat is abysmal. The combat, I'm picking on the character creator because it's funny, but for all of the dumb shit that we're seeing with the character creator, it's going to be even worse everywhere else. Holy shit, the advertisements. Thank you so much. They're doing it again for the 2. Most games interchange scars and makeup between male and female. They do. Most games do, in fact, do that. But the thing that we are investigating currently is the mastectomy scar, which only so far shows up on the male body type. So if you can't have it on the female and they refuse to show the tops of the toplessness of a woman, well, we know who the fuck they're pandering to despite being an M-rated game. So let's see here. Randomizing appearance, races, elf presets, Canary, human, dwarf, head shape options. Very cool. Thank you for actually sorting these out. Body shape options. So it looks like he's focusing on women. Eye options, all hair options, makeup. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Let's see if we can actually get mastectomy scars on a woman. If they don't and they pull a Sims, that is some fucked up shit. If they do have it, then it's still interesting. But also, you couldn't see it even if they did have it. These are, okay, so we're still here. Hang on. Tattoo, scars, and paint. Hang on. Okay. I need to fucking, I'm really dumb sometimes. Okay, hang on. Wait. Get out of here. Hang on. It's further down. Dude, you can't even really see the scars. But it might just be his settings too. You can darken them and whatever, but you can't see anything. So he's just going through them. Dude, you really can't fucking see him. I don't know what his setup is here. Okay, they do have it. Top surgery scars. It is there for the women as well, even though you can't see it. That toggle is on both of them. And that's fine, I guess. But at least it is there for both. So the reason why this is kind of like a point of contention for me is, again, this stems from The Sims. When The Sims 4 added mastectomy scars, they didn't do it for the breast cancer survivors. When it first came out, when that update first happened, they locked it to the male body type. Women who play the game, who have survived breast cancer, had been asking for mastectomy scars as early as The Sims 2. And they locked it to males when it finally came out. So I will actually give them credit for having the option on both. However, you wouldn't be able to see it with the female because obviously the female is covered. So that is actually why, that is why I kind of threw a little bit of a stink about that and why I wanted to find it, because I wanted to be fair to that, to my criticism of that, because I didn't know. I haven't seen anybody do it. So you can do it on this. This is why research is important. How many people got mastectomy scars in the Middle Ages? Why can't we remove the shirt from type B again? Because apparently it's offensive. Oh, man. Guys can get it too. Yeah. So obviously we knew it could be on guys and we can see it on the guys, but I just gave the whole spiel on why girls were not allowed to have them in The Sims. I don't know if that's been rectified since. I'm assuming that it has because enough people were like, what the fuck? But who knows? Yeah. So this is an M-rated game. Still can't see tits. Really, really great. But yeah, so this has been the embarrassing character creator that's exceptionally limiting. And they should absolutely be embarrassed with themselves if this is supposed to be inclusivity and this is all that you have to show for skin tones. That's fucking pathetic. That is pathetic. Early 2K in games, Blood Rain, and much earlier if one's included pixel art, anyone? Yes. A and B types. Maybe it isn't gender. Maybe it's about blood types. That's what I'm starting to think at this point. Javi, nobody, the H, and then it cuts off the name. Thank you so much for the 199. We get no busty sliders, but top OP scars. FOH. Yeah, it's big. Oh, wait! Maybe this person plays with the bulge slider. Body shape options. Give us the bulge! Max out the bulge. Do it. Oh, I have to press play. Chat. Kowalski analysis! Hang on, we have to analyze. Hang on, chat. We're gonna do the analysis. Oh, wait, that's the quality. Playback speed 0.25. Okay. That's the shoulder width. Nothing's happening. Here we go. Chest size. Let's go! We can't tell what's happening from the Chat, this is wild. You can't actually tell what's happening from the front of the character when you change the chest. That is supposedly at 100% chat. Chat, right now the chest is being reduced and I cannot tell. Oh my god, it is being reduced. Holy shit. The negatives don't go concave. But my god. Even the Asian AA is bigger than that. What the fuck? What the fuck, chat? You can't from the front see a difference. Holy shit. We got waist width increasing. The waist is increasing, but I see no difference. Hold up. Yeah, you guys can still see all this. And then you can kind of see that the sliders are indeed moving. Okay, that's... Oops, I went back too far to chest size. My bad! Okay, here we go. Pay attention to the waist. The waist. Pay attention. Oh, wait. Hang on. We're doing a reduction of the tits again. My god, that is depressing. Holy shit. It's like, these negatives, like yeah, that should be 0, but then the 100% should absolutely be some giant F-size pillows and flotation devices that would be very pleasant to squeeze your face into. Not whatever the fuck that is that's not even larger than me. Okay, pay attention to the waist. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I don't see a difference. And I don't think the guy doing this does either. I genuinely do not see a difference. There's genuinely no difference to me. I've got it going slow. Okay, here we go. Hip width. Hip width. Let's see. Come on. Increase the hip width. Make them wide. What the fuck? Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening, chat. Okay, we're reducing waist width again. Waist width. I don't see a natural curve forming. Okay, so again for reference, the minus 12% waist width. Yeah. What's stopping me from moving? So that's 100% hip width with minus 12% waist width. So, in theory... where am I? Yeah. I have more shape. I have more shape than that. I am apparently 100% hip width. I am now 100%. No one can call me small anymore. I am thick. Chat, is that the world that you want to live in? Where I'm thick? Where everyone above me is morbidly obese to the point of not being included in video games? Exactly. Fuck no. Fuck that. This is insulting, pathetic, and embarrassing. You're all probably obese by these people's standards, where you don't even get to be included in the game. Where's the cushion? Where's the cushion for the pushing? Where's the love handles? Where's the meaty thighs? Where's the goodness? This individual is running around all the time, not sitting on their ass drawing tits, dick, and ass all day. This individual is supposed to be the pinnacle of knighthood. And this is the best you've got? Yeah, where's the C-section scars, eh? Yeah, this game's calling y'all fucking so obese you don't exist. This is the only body that exists, everybody. All right, back to this. Back to glutes. Okay, so now we're going to get the sad glute size thing, but now we can see what it looks like at 0% or negative 100%. At least Savvy's cute. That's yeah, exactly. Like I don't want to be in a world where I'm the 100% standard for a body type. I could understand if it was like a specific race, but this is across the board. Holy fuck! It's the meme. They actually did the meme, the dog meme. It's the fucking dog. You can get rid of the ass to the point of it's the dog has big the fucking the French bulldog has a bigger ass. Holy shit. It's kind of hard because it's blue on blue. But that's just a dude. That's just a fucking dude. That's a dude right there. Taylor Swift has a bigger ass than that. The ass is actually becoming invert. My husband has a rounder romp than that. That's insane. It's a male body? I'd believe you. Oh, wait, we're getting bulge size. Where's the bulge? Where's the bulging?
Bulgy wolgy? Ooh?
Oh my God, wait. Okay, here we go, chat. Here we go. Oh my God, I can see the little curve being made. Oh, wow. So the slider works. Just say y'all wanted to make two types of men. Femboys and men. Just fucking say it. Just fucking say it. I love femboys. Don't try to pass them off as women, though. And for the people who missed it, I don't think you can see anything from the front, but he's going to turn it to the side. Starborn, thank you so much for the 5. They've only got one body type and use it for both male and female. Yeah, they fucking do. So pay attention to the curve here. I know it's a little hard to see, but pay attention to this right here and you can see it start to curve in. They don't even actually do like a natural bulge thing. They just kind of guess where anatomy goes and how it works. And they're just assuming that a dude is going to have their dick at boner position at all times, which is wild. That's not how you draw a dude's crotch, but what the fuck do I know? I know a lot about drawing dude crotch. And vagina. Thank you so much to Eliani of Hyrule for the 5. Time for mass, but can't wait to watch this stream later. Love you, Savvy. Love you too, and have fun. This is very unholy. This is so unholy. Oh my God, this is actually, thank God for Arazik Gaming for showing this off. Oh my God, normal. All right, so now we're gonna see all of the skin tones, which, why isn't the skin tone changing? That was weird. That was weird. Oh, baby, I want to get with ya and take your picture. That homeboy trying to warn me that, but you got, it's so flat. It's fucking flat. Bitch. Bloodshot eyes. Fuck yeah, I can play as a stoner femboy. I'm excited. I'm not excited. This is embarrassing. This is sad. This is tragic. And honestly, it's one of the most limiting and uncreative fucking things I've ever seen in my life. And I play Pokemon. Yeah. Y'all learned to draw now on Tumblr. This is how Tumblr looks. That's actually very true. This is very Tumblr the fucking game. You can play as Savvy. I can't play as Savvy. I can't. My ass is too big and my tits are too perky to play as Savvy in the game where they try to tell you that you can be the authentic you. You can do an Abby build. I've already proven it. I've proven. Chat. This guy didn't watch the whole stream. Make fun, point and laugh that he missed out on the fan service. Point and laugh. You're too feminine for modern standards, apparently. We now live in a timeline where I'm too feminine. I was hit on from behind in high school because I would wear dude jeans, but I have such a little ass that I looked like a dude from behind, and then I had short hair. So sometimes certain women, certain girls, would hit on me thinking I was a scrawny little white guy. One of the best memories I have is turning around and the chick going, "Oh shit, there's a chick." And then she walked off cackling. Like, I love that memory. That moment between me and several friends and then the teacher in the hall and then the chick walking by. That was so funny. She was this thick, lovely lady. And she thought I was a little white boy. It was funny. Savvy did it on purpose to get the chicks. I was Miss Steal Yo Girl. I was the best boyfriend. I really was. I didn't even mean to do it. I wore, basically my high school clothing consisted of what I wear now, except it was dude jeans because I liked the deep pockets because I hated carrying around anything. And then I wore a dude Hollister navy hoodie. And that was it. And then I had super short red hair that I dyed, but it was like a dark, like bloody red. And I was like the resident kind of emo kid wearing Hollister, but from behind, I looked like an emo dude. So, whatever. What does that say about the men in your area? Oh, the men were all fucking fine. It was high school. It was high school. She just liked scrawny white boys. She was a very thick, she was a thick black girl, and she was known for her penchant of short white dudes, which was just, it was funny. So, you know, it was also a massive high school. There were like 3,000 kids just in high school. So it's not like, you know, we all knew each other, but yeah. It's crazy how similar we are in many ways. Oh, yes. Easily to overpower in combat. Yes. Pockets aren't as deep anymore. Cost saving. Yeah, I noticed that. So the sweats I'm wearing right now are actually dude sweats, and the pockets are not actually as deep as they used to make them. They're still deeper than women's though. So if she's still into them, we should introduce her to Ryan. I agree, that would be so funny, but I bet she's married now, man. Oh, she was a fucking hoot. After that day, I looked for her in the halls all the fucking time. She was always flirting with people. Like, I loved her, dude. She was funny as fuck. 24/7 fan service stream. Oh, God. Dude, sweatpants are the way to go. Your story about the big black girl liking skinny white dudes ain't beating the stereotype. Look, I understand that there is a stereotype with that, and like it's kind of like a wholesome stereotype. So like, yeah, I was like, should I really like say the whole thing? But you know, like that's the context of the story, and it happened actually quite a bit. I didn't get hit on by white women in that regard. When I got hit on by white women, they were clearly into girls, you know. So it was funny. It was just funny, you know? It was just funny. Sweatpants, hoodie, and a video game band t-shirt every day. Every fucking day, man. That's how I feel. Although today I've just got on the regular black shirt, mostly because my Doom one's in the wash. But yeah, like, I just try to be comfortable at this point. I spent so long, you know, wearing some stuff that maybe wasn't the most comfortable, so now I really, really appreciate comforts. But yeah. So this is embarrassing. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's got a fandom behind it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I hope the people who do buy it have fun with it, but I hope that when it does inevitably not perform the way that they'd like it to, I hope that they don't do the immature thing and try to blame gamers. Nobody except for Visa and MasterCard can prevent anybody from making a purchase. Excuse me. I'm very burpy now. But it's not going to be for me. It's not going to be for a majority of people who I've spoken to. I don't actually know a single person who's bought... Oh my God, fuck. Sorry, now I have hiccups. Who's buying the game, who genuinely want to play it to play it. I know of content creators who are going to buy it to play it for content farming. I don't know if that's going to happen here. I refuse to give EA money. If I happen to come across a free copy, awesome. If not, I don't really give a shit. I know that the game's going to be a buggy mess and the combat's going to be lackluster, and I guarantee you could probably go through the entire game just button mashing the same fucking button. You'll pick it up at €10. Even then, that's too much for me to get into it, man. Hey, we got a real scientist in here. Oh, me? Yeah, I kind of am. I worked in a lab. No big deal. You mean they won't blame the gamers for racist and bigot and whatever? That's my hope, man. I hope they don't. I hope they don't. Twisted Jack, I know, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the because that stereotype goes the other way. It does go both ways, and it's very funny. It's one of those like wholesome, like, yeah, that's funny kind of stereotypes. I refuse to give EA money because of Command and Conquer. Like, I refuse to give Netflix money over the Cuties controversy. Yes, exactly. I've been refusing to give EA money for a while now, and their mishandling of Command and Conquer was certainly part of it, but their overall monetization practices are pretty fucking scummy. Same thing with Ubi. Content blocked repeatedly? Yeah. A meth lab? No, I actually worked with parasites, and that's not hyperbole or a joke. I actually worked in a parasitology lab for a little while I was getting my degree in biology. And I got to mess around with blood samples, separated parasites, observed parasites, and then I kind of helped with some organization stuff around the lab. It was very, very cool. I haven't given them money since before Spore. Spore? Oh my god, dude. It's hard to believe they made games like Spore. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild? Savvy's history teacher for a T. Thank you so much. Eminence in Shadow. I haven't had a chance to play like anything. I haven't had a chance to do shit. I was trying to get RimWorld optimized and working again, so I realized that all of the footage, the 16 hours of footage that I had prior, is not good enough because I didn't pace the footage well enough to match what was actually like part of the story that I wanted to tell and what I was extracting from it. And even if I slowed it down or like replayed some of the footage, I was like, no, this is really lame. So I finally figured out a better way to write down things as I go to get the footage that I need to be able to make RimWorld story videos. But that means redoing the entire playthrough, and all 16 hours of the footage that I have is now gone. And then, of course, because mods updated, the game fucking changed. So I figured, oh, I'll just add some more mods. Now I have to re-optimize everything and then try to get everything to work. So if you've ever wondered why I don't ever get anything done, it's because mostly that. It's really great. So what is your job then? Well, my job currently is to sit here and look pretty and tell you why the character creator sucks. I am actually, some summers, every so often, I'll take a season off from doing commission work. All of my work, I work for myself for about 10 years now. All of my commission work is currently on hold because I want to focus on learning, doing some personal projects, and then some other stuff. And then this year, because I sort of accidentally blew up a little bit, I decided, okay, maybe I'll get back into content creation because people seem to like my research, the stuff that I go and find, the way that I frame some stuff on Twitter. Maybe I'll get back into YouTube videos finally. And thanks to you guys, I have been able to keep my commissions actually closed. Normally, I only have about 3 or 4 months of extra money that I set up on reserve while doing this. But because of the money that I was slowly making through Twitter and now with YouTube officially being monetized back in August, I get to just do this now. So we'll see what happens. This will actually help expedite any animation work that I want to do. Because my big goal is to finish writing. I want to finish writing 2 of the light novels that I'm working on, and then get a move on some of the animation work. My goal is to be a one-woman studio. Coley, thank you so much for the 10. I want EA to burn for years after they absolutely destroyed the Command and Conquer franchise. They really fucking did. They deserve to burn, honestly, for what they did. Savvy identifies as thick. No, they identified me as thick. I would never call myself thick. I would never call myself something I am not. Oh, man. Not bad for a semi-attractive, hairy type 2 person. Yes, exactly. Savvy's now a full-time cam girl on YouTube. Yeah, I'm doing so good at that. Streaming once a week, maybe twice if we're lucky. Southern Savvy. Yeah, we could do a little bit of Southern, too. I don't know. I haven't whipped out the Southern accent in a little bit, though. But yeah, no, I'm really, really excited to be able to do some animation work. I'm slowly trying to get good at that in Blender, but I'm also really stupid, so we'll see. What did EA do to CNC? Oh my god, they butchered it. They tried to turn it into a farming money farm for mobile games, and then they just abandoned it. They just abandon it so bad. No raptor claw feet slider. I know they can't. They don't even have a foot slider, man. Like, what's the point? What's the fucking point? Arc has a foot slider, man. Like, if Arc is outdoing you on character customization, you're just dumb. I dropped EA after SimCity. Always online requirement. That's another one. Yep. Banner Saga was made by ex-BioWare people, and it has more DOA-like world building in it than everything BioWare has since. Interesting. Make sure you haven't missed any. Oh, thank you. If I have, I'm sorry. Eminence and Shadow. I got that one. I have to scroll up. I have to scroll up and do this. I don't know if I missed anything. No, I don't think I have. Yeah, I haven't. And then I said thank you to Coley. Thank you. Yeah. Unless something didn't go through, in which case that is not on me. I'm sorry. But from what I can see, I haven't missed any. But thank you. I am just a one-woman team. All I can do is look at the YouTube, whatever this is, the chat. So I did read them all. You guys are so kind and generous with me. I really do appreciate it, because it does help me. It helps me out a shit ton, actually. The fact that I can keep commissions closed has done, honest to God, wonders for, I want to say my productivity, but that would almost be a lie. It's done wonders for my creativity. I am finally compiling notes and everything, and being able to just sit and focus on typing all of that, decades worth of notes, to try to build a coherent story for the fantasy world that I have has actually been quite a challenge. But not having to worry about commissions as much has been really helpful with that. Master Porky, thank you so much for the 2. You missed my last super chat, Savvy. Did I? No, I didn't. Eminence and Shadows. Liani. Stormborn. I can't scroll up anymore. Hang on. Is there a way to go see all of them? Hang on. I'm gonna go check. We're gonna halt the stream. I will not be accused of missing things. Hang on. YouTube Studios. Earn? Where is that? Do I go to revenue or earn? Supers. See all. You missed my last one. Okay, there's Coalesce. There's Eminence and Shadows. We get no busty sliders. Javi, nobody the hate monger. They're doing it again. Golden Nuggets. Mark of Reality. Stephen De Leon. They're doing it again. Stephen De Leon. Wolfbane. You motherfucker! I don't see anything. What's today? Today's okay, and then that's going into previously. I got nothing. I got nothing that I missed. I'm being good. Sabby's at Dig It Crazy. Oh, it's a bit jarring. How dare you miss the one that wasn't sent? Damn it. Savvy got beardoed. Yo, listen, all right? It's very important to me that everybody feels like they have been seen and read in this chat, all right? I did get beardoed, however, I know that sometimes I do occasionally miss something when I'm on a rant. So then I do have to scroll up, so who knows? It's better to be safe than sorry. A beard of shame. Learn to shave, Savvy. God damn it. No. Oh, man. But let's see here. It's been about 2 hours. Oh, my God. I have notifications. Oh, bullying is not tolerated here. Go away. Savvy is being threatened for having a small butt. Yes, that's right. I did get threatened. Oh, and then I have... Oh, my brain's working. I was going to check to see if we reached 10K likes. It'll be my first big 10K, I think. I don't actually know. We did. Chat, we've done it. Chat, we've officially done it. I've got what I think is my first 10K likes on a tweet. Very cool. I swear to God, my brain works. I do need to also re-optimize this page for for Twitter viewing. Let's see here. There we go. Let's say it's about get that boot. So yeah, I think that's my first 10K on a tweet that's not like a quote tweet or nothing. I don't think we ever hit 10K on the info ones. So very cool that my lackluster ass got the 10K. Very cool. Did you know Beardo's favorite Pokemon is Tropius? I thought his favorite Pokemon was like Garchomp or Charizard. He's definitely a Shellmon man. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think he's a Shellmon man. The Hermit Asmongold, like your tweets. Yes, I've gotten actually two likes from Asmongold, and then I made a cameo in one of his other ones, and then he said she didn't watch the video, and I'm like, God damn it. I mean, he's right. I couldn't finish the video. My question would have been answered if I could. The outcome is all the same, but I'm like, fuck. And then I was posted, I guess, to his Reddit, and then he responded to this, and he said that he saw it, and so that was just funny commentary. My husband was telling me about that. So very cool. Very cool to have made it into an Asmund stream directly instead of just a cameo. Very woo. Oh man, Savvy, let's be real. It was the doggo that got the 10K. It's true. I love this. I absolutely, if you scroll through the comments of this, most of it's fucking wholesome. No one gives a fuck about the ass situation. They're just like, dog. And I'm like, I fucking love the internet, man. I fucking love it. It's so funny. Forever in history, will this be known as Savvy's butt tweet? Yeah, exactly. Oh man, Savvy's butt. Honestly, it's still boggling. How can my little ass? And some people internationally, those who are not English speakers, I saw some of the quote tweets. They were really confused by this line, but I refuse to call myself thick. I have a skinny bum. So to say like I can't even make my skinny bum in the game because it's skinnier than my skinny bum, like that's where that was coming from. So it's very funny. Oh, Full Metal Panic is a classic too. The internet is the best of society versus the worst. It's very true. Keep the dog away from Mike. Yes. If we go view some of the tweets, that's what a quote retweet is. It's a tweet. Let's just see what the latest ones are. Look at that. Look at that Taylor Swift bum. Look at that. 7 hours, 24 minutes ago. Saints Row 2 character creator remains unbeaten. Code Vein will always have the best character creator. How are hot chicks with great bodies supposed to feel included here? I don't think that I'm a hot chick with a great body. I think that I'm below average. I'm not fishing for anything. I'm just fucking realistic when it comes to standards and measurements and averages. And I actually enjoy being average. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. I know to my husband, I'm the most beautiful person in the world. And of course, him to me, he's the most beautiful thing I've ever fucking seen. Handsome, beautiful, all of those wonderful things. You know, that's all that really matters. I support petite blonde women's gaming, especially if it means they'll get upset at the ass in a character creator and show off their own as a comparison. This is the diversity that gaming needs. Shut up, you're the ideal type for some people. And that's fine. That's great. Obviously, you know, just like how there's a Pokemon for every person, every kind of Pokemon is someone's favorite. Every kind of body is someone's favorite. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But to put it into perspective, that's literally what we're saying, that there should be more inclusivity in the ass slider, and the fact that the ass isn't even as voluptuous as mine. If I never thought I would ever describe my ass as voluptuous. Holy fucking shit. This is delusions to the max. My ass is voluptuous compared to this. I never thought we'd be here. So this is going to be something that future people look at and they'll say, hey, this individual went a little bit viral for talking about her ass and compared to a game. Is this somebody that we want to work with? And intelligent people will say yes. 1-800-DANKY here? What? Danky's no, he's not. Danky is way too famoso for me to be hanging out, for him to be hanging out in here. He's with the cool people. 2000 to 2015, old gaming era. Yeah, look in relation to the game, it's 100% voluptuous. That's insane. That's insane. Hello, Hutzel, welcome in. According to the Tuesday night main event at Super Chats, it's also likely very hairy if you're pushes. God damn it. I give the world so much fucking ammo to make fun of me. You guys have endless content daily to make fun of me for. And we gotta go with Jay making a fumble. It doesn't bother me, but it's lazy. Come on. Come on. I got cabbage for knees. Make fun of me. Oh man, the semi-attractive, hairy, piss hand savvy. Jay! There's Jay. Jay is always right, even when he's not so correct. How are you doing, beautiful? Oh my god. It's so funny. Jay making a fumble has brought in so much entertainment. Have you heard of Brian Kinnell and the BK output? Dude, yeah, like on one of the last ones, people were calling him Brian, and I was like, did I mess up his name? And I was starting to feel a little gaslit, like, oh my god, is his name not actually Ryan? Did I fuck this up? I've been calling him Ryan this whole time. I'm pretty sure that's what it says on his Twitter. No, Jay, you don't have to super chat. Thank you so much, though, for the 499. Sorry, it's okay. It's okay. We got to come up, though, with something else catchy for people to make fun of next. We'll have to collude behind the scenes. We'll try to replace the great Bush of 2024 with something else. God damn it. They're doing it again. Thank you so much for the 2. Hi, Jay, and don't tell Beardo yet. What are we talking about with that? Are you, though? Are you? Oh, man. Ryan streams with Nerdrotic. He's used to mistakes. Oh. Oh. God. My name. They're doing it again. Yeah, I think I'm just stupid. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, man. But it's 2 hours and 10 minutes in. I don't know. Do you guys want to do a little AMA? Do you want some more lore droppage? I don't really have anything else to rant about. This was mostly just to talk about Dragon Age, to actually look at the character creator even more in depth. And hopefully not get smackledorfed here in the quote retweets with somebody having something inappropriate as I scroll through it. I don't think there's really anything else funny. Is there another funny one? Heh. Yeah, I don't see anything else really too funny. You're not stupid, just special. Both. Oh, about Anita Skarskizian coming back. There's nothing to really rant on. I don't think. I'm not. She's not worth paying attention to. If I'm being quite honest with y'all, she's really not worth paying attention to. What are your predictions for Elder Scrolls 6? Given the studio practices about cycling staff, and they're already trying to get ahead of people, trying to say like, oh, we can't live up to the expectations, I have zero hope, and I probably won't buy it. All you had to do was make a fun game. That's it. That's it. It doesn't have to be great. It just has to be fun. And the community will do the rest. So I don't know why they're doing what they're doing or why they're saying what they're saying. I don't know what's going to happen. I legit never knew so many Bush jokes existed. I'm impressed every time a new one comes up on Tuesday Night Main Event. It would be funnier if people got more creative with it, god damn it. Or the GDC chick Craig called out. They're all going to go away soon. So some of the things to kind of keep in mind when you're watching business practices, shifts, and all of that, if you ever want to really see what's happening in the business world, you want to go look at Salesforce. You want to go look at the financial moves of BlackRock. You want to listen to what Larry Fink is saying. And so they're kind of honest in a deceiving way. And once you start picking up on the patterns in the way that these companies speak or promote things or do stuff, or the way that layoffs work, you're gonna, you just kind of start to understand it a little bit better. I don't want to obviously, make too many assumptions and try to like say, you know, here's my conclusion. I want you guys to go look those things up and come to your own conclusions. Maybe you don't see anything. Maybe you don't see a pattern, and then that's fine. That opens it up for a discussion. But in terms of just in general, though, I think you'd see it. HP Lovecraft's Cat, thank you so much for the 5. Now something spicy. What is a woman equals savvy who is not any of the Dragon Age female character options or the director? Or the director of the new game. Yeah, very true. Market Reality, thank you so much for the 5. Honestly, if you want to talk Dragon Age, you need to collaborate with Endymion. Also, watch his latest about Dragon Age. I do need to watch that. He is so fucking good about bringing stuff up. He does really good dives. And I've always enjoyed listening to the way he narrates things. Stephen DeLeon, thank you so much for the 5 as well. I'm at a bar watching college football, getting white girl wasted, hell yeah, and occasionally creeping in to see what's going on with Asmund Savvy Bush. These nicknames are getting ridiculous. My name is Anita Scorsese and I'm broke. Give me money. That's basically what she's doing, yeah. Which I don't give a shit. And if a studio's stupid enough to hire her, then go right ahead. Go right the fuck ahead. We are all adults. And if somebody sees value in her work and wants to muck up their shit because they don't have anything to stand on, go right ahead. Clearly, if you are somebody who looks at Anita and says, that's who I want to work with, you don't have a product made for anyone but yourself if the product is even able to be called a product at the stage of which you are considering to hire the individual. That's just the way that I think about things. It's fine. It's whatever. The only place where I start getting really fucking annoyed is when tax dollars are involved or when there is very clear, hey, the company's trying to virtue signal and they're saying, oh, look at this percentage of women we have working for us, and then try to say, oh, but bigots aren't buying the game. You don't get to do shit like that, all right? Gamers are not investors. They kind of are because they fund your fucking company, but you don't listen to them the way you listen to the actual investors who don't play the fucking product that you're putting out. So the world is reversed. The companies are listening to stupid people instead of their customer, which whatever, you are free to do that. My issue, of course, is just when it starts getting into the government shit, whatever. When it stops being genuine, you know? Axel Jessen, thank you so much for the 5. HRT Bill Maher in a blonde wig wants us to be a bit more original when we make fun of her. I bet. What? That's amazing. I love creativity and insults, man. That's what Call of Duty was to me. We've been incredibly original in making fun of her over the years. We invented making fun of her. Yes. I also have a 401k, which technically does make you an investor in a way. She does kind of have that nose. Do I really? Huh. I'm going to be self-conscious. Ooh. I'm just kidding. Holy shit. As for your third super on a live, thank you so much for the tip, Regina Sharp, for the 10. Hire Anita. Do everything the opposite of what she says or recommend. Watch as she quits and publicly bitches. Sell game to people who know what she does. Profit. I technically have a studio. I could reach out to her and say, hey, what are your rates? Hey, what's your pitch deck for what you do? I've been dying to get my hands on a fucking consultant company's pitch deck for why they should be hired. I have been dying to analyze anything that they might write and give to a company. I want nothing more than to be given their fucking pamphlet. I want that so bad. Isn't the Stuttering Craig guy going to do just that? Hopefully it works out. Craig's a fucking G when it comes to all that, but hopefully he can actually pull it off. That'd be great. Stormborn, thank you so much for the 10. The squiggly 10, of course. Not sure if you're aware, but Horror Amorata gave you a shout out this week on her The Abysmal Critic channel earlier this week. Who? Horror Amorata. You'll have to send me a link. I don't know if I'm looking at the right person or not. This is adorable if it's them. Are they the little Cthulhu VTuber? That's so fucking cute. Firefox, thank you so much for the 2. According to DAV, Sav is a buxom. Oh, I can't even pronounce that. Calipegian woman. Yes. Ron Mickelson, thank you so much for the knock 20. Have a buck. Much love, Savvy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I DM'd you a short clip of my game. It's safe for work and you can show it on stream. Okay, I'll screen it for next time. I will screen it for next time. Eldritch Horror Homie. Hell yeah. You have amazing people. You have amazing people you deal with. I'm sure someone can help you out. Yes. Marker Reality, thank you so much for the 1. But yeah, I'll keep this link up. But yeah, feel free to, if you guys ever see me shout it out, like feel free to fucking send it to me. Because I don't always know who is talking to me or referencing me. I think that that's fucking amazing. It freaks me out when I see myself in a thumbnail of somebody who I've never seen before. And I'm like, oh my God, am I getting canceled? Did they go digging? They're going to find my crypto history and try to fucking blackmail me for it, even though I talk about it all the time and make fun of myself for my shitty investments, even though I actually made a decent amount of money, but then the taxes fucked me. Learn from me. Don't ever get retroactively taxed on capital gains. Fucking sucks. Fucking sucks, man. But yeah, I don't know. Still waiting for 1-800-DANKY to make an epic D-Day furry video. It'll be funny. It'll be funny. But yeah, he's got so many goofy moments. So there's dirt. Well, it's not really dirt if I haven't fucking hidden it. Oh no, they're gonna find out I'm secretly a Raylo. If somebody tried to fucking tie me to being a Raylo, I'd probably lose my shit. You can say just about anything about me, but accusing me of being a Raylo definitely is probably one of the worst things you could call me. Axel, Justin, thank you so much for the 2. So we got that Luke Rudowski honker. I don't know what that means. I hope I didn't just read something bad. I want the Beardo meltdown to be animated by Danky. I think that's something that we all would love to see. Let's talk about buns. What kind of buns? Rayho. I'm not a Rayho, damn it. Anyway. I'd say that that's probably... Anita influenced Naughty Dog after The Last of Us 1. She went to the studio and persuaded Neil Druckmann. If an adult man can be persuaded by a snake, oh, the Power World situation. I have no commentary really on that. I have one tweet that I've written about the situation, but I don't know. Once we get some more updates from like an actual court or there's some documents worth translating, we'll talk about the Power World Pokemon situation. I'm really disappointed in the way that gaming patents work. I'm really disappointed in the way that Japan handles gaming patents. I'm really disappointed in the way that Nintendo is going about this. But at the end of the day, I'm not educated enough on all of that to have much more commentary than just my feelings. And as entertaining as my feelings can be, I think in this instance, I do want to try to be respectful of Japanese law. So I need to look into the way that the patent stuff is all handled. I'm not the go-to person. I feel like it's a form of censorship that's very anti gaming consumerism and stuff, because you shouldn't be able to patent a concept in a video game. Somebody else somewhere in the world will inevitably come up with the same system as you for something. And if you try to use vague words to patent that system, that's really fucking lame. So other than me saying stuff like that, there's really nothing else of value that I can add. Darth Gavel, thank you so much for the 5. Came for the bush means stayed for your quirky personality. Bless you. Bless you. And you know what would happen with Power World? What's interesting, I mean, there's a lot of interesting. I'm not going to go off on it right now. We'll talk about that maybe tomorrow on HR, and just talk about what we know, which is basically like, what are they actually being sued for? But other people have been covering it. So, Raylo Bushmaster, there's gonna be a stream where I'm just gonna be in the fucking forest sitting in a bush just for all of this. One day, Notch will claim prior art on all video games and win. You look like the Star Wars chick in the movie. Nah, the one with the robot ball. It's terrible. That is terrible. No, Daisy's a lovely girl. That's not insulting. Daisy is actually very cute. She's not the one who wrote the character. So tomorrow is Sunday, Savvy. And on that note, I guess I should go. Just exposed myself once again for never knowing the days of the goddamn week. Will you play the Veilguard game? If I happen to come across it for free, we could take a look at it. I will personally never give EA money. I'm not asking for anybody to give EA money on behalf of me. If my husband happened to buy it, but he already said that he wasn't going to, then perhaps we'll check it out on stream. But I refuse to give EA money because I disagree with EA's monetization practices. They keep releasing new things even though the games are broken, and I'm upset with them, and I have been for a while. Axel Jessen, thank you so much for the two cannon. Holy cow, now that's a beak, Savvy. God damn it. They did a dirty Goth Sith Ray. Oh, it would have been so fucking hot, man. They invented the special grenades, mechanic, and traps. COD is screwed. Also, I think Drunkman has the hots for snakes. It's possible. It's possible. Ooh, a message to translate. Hold on. Wait. I gotta translate. We gotta go to English translator. Goodbye, gay boys! Oh my god, I love it. You asked for this? I did, Axel. Thank you so much for the 2. It's beautiful. Everyone stop talking. Alright, I'm gonna let y'all be free. Go forth into the world, live your best life, draw those tits, ass, and dick, and whatever the hell you want to do. Don't ever let someone shame you into thinking that big tits are bad. What are some other words of wisdom that I could tell you? Oh, I'll end off with a proverb with which my father had shared with me at a young age that was very profound. He who sleeps on the floor does not fall off the bed. I love you all. A good day.
Shooting star, I didn't expect to be taken so far. Instead of business suits and Starbucks, there's NPCs and talking ducks. My sword is glowing and my armor doesn't quite make sense. Is this a live action tower defense? I started at level 1 in the PvP zone. Now I gotta see to run these quests. Too focused and I might be made in less. Ranger I've always played. I'll tame me a pal to come to my aid. Sure, I could save the kingdom from that high-level boss with this side quest to collect some golden bras. It's not jumpable racing, but it's pretty close. Mini game completion trophies are no joke. Not sure if I'm dreaming, but I gotta save these focus. They're an auto-save feature. Don't need tutorial teacher. I was regional champion 9 times undefeated. They once said I had aim assist, but I've never cheated. I'm the high score. I'm the healer you want in every raid, and we're going to save the day. The words of dragons are easy to learn quick. Class change, max points, and charisma. This dungeon platforming is a damn enigma. What do you mean I need a badge of